Well, it is 20 to 7, and this is my first time out with the dogs. Put a hole in my sock at the front. Damn. Because some dumbass, me, tried to hop up the stairs, because I had one trainer on already, and get a vacuum piece. And I fall over in my bedroom, click my sock open a little bit at the front, and it's ripped it open a little bit. Oh dear me. It's actually quite humid still. I've just thought I'll bring a jumper though, because it's not as warm as it was earlier. So yeah, I'm going to go out with the dogs for about half an hour, 3/4 of an hour, and then drop them off back home. Right, my initial idea is I'm going to walk along Poo Path, then walk down the hill to the golf course, and then walk along the bit of pathway towards the golf course, then drop down towards the farm area, and then come back home. If I get warm, I can just take my jumper off. Yeah. So I'm going to say now what I'm actually going to do with this walk here, because I'm away from people. My initial idea is to do the walk with the dogs, take them back home, and then I'm going to go back out again on my own. Because, right, at 8 o'clock, and I'm not going to watch these by the way, at 8 o'clock there's a Queen's speech, and then at 8:30 there is apparently a speech from Boris Johnson at 8:30. And I can get a pretty good idea of what it's about. This weekend has been a challenge for people to not go out. And a lot of people have done that. They really have. However, there's a small minority of people who think they're better than everyone else. They can beat the system, and they can be like, I'm not gonna do what you say. And people have been going out to the seaside. Brighton, for example, has been packed with people. There was a street party in Leeds. My dad went on a bike ride and saw lots of people. Again, people from Birmingham and London have flocked to the parks to sunbathe. Dear God, there's this rule like saying like don't do, and okay, I grant this. I'm gonna slightly break it. There's some other people coming now. Great. I've been doing a lot of mad dashing at home, doing stuff at home, because I've been in the whole day. I've uploaded every single bit of gameplay from my YouTube channel, from the gameplay channel, well, JMR Gaming. Put it all up. There's actually one montage that I've just recently made, but I'm not going to put that up until I've totally finished doing 24 hours of gameplay. And let's face it, right now I'm actually nearly at 20 hours of gameplay, which is nuts. So I'm actually, when I go to bed tonight, gonna record like a little bit. I tell you what though, if it means that I can't go out, ever again for like 2-3 weeks, that's gonna kill me. So but the thing is though, I'm not gonna do any challenges. It's just gonna be, that's it, done. Not completable, because some people would rather sunbathe on a park and not follow a sheer basic instruction. People other than me, families. So my dad seems to think a full lockdown, no exercise at all. That's what it's going to come to, my dad thinks. And I really hate to say it, but I think he's right. Unless that message at 8:30 is just a last warning. Look, and this is the thing that got me, right? All those people that went out today, my dad went on his bike on his own and said that when he was at Scavenging Reservoir, there was mass gatherings there as well. And the thing is, the people that are following it shouldn't be punished, and the people that are just choosing not to give a shit should be punished. What gets me is the NHS are working their absolute arse off for this country, working in very stressful times, working at points where you might not see colleagues again because they might be dying or be dead. Some colleagues have died. And people are like, no, I'm invincible, me. Fuck the NHS. I said it to my parents and they were like, you're just talking stupid. But I said, if you want to go out in these mass gatherings, you're basically saying you want to die. Because for who knows, whatever reason, who knows, I might have the virus. I might. I'd like to not think I have it, but you never know. I might have it. And am I keeping to my social distancing? Yeah, I am. Well, I think at some point I will be taking my jumper off. I am quite warm now. Do you know, something that's really surprising is that yesterday when I took the dogs out, I did a 3.5 mile walk. The only that surprised me, just stop a moment, dogs, just stop. Got an itch on my arm. And this is the one I'm using to record with. It's better. The one thing that gets me, hang on, I'm just going to stop. Just thought I'd stop and give it a right good itch. Still itching now. Oh God. Whew. I'm literally going to go back out with the dogs. No, I'm going to come out with the dogs and take them home. And I'm going to literally walk along a path that me and my dad only just very recently did. Because this afternoon, he lost one of his keys. Not going to say which one, but he lost one of them. I know what it's shaped like as well. So I'm going to walk along the exact way that he did. He said where he probably lost it. And I'm going to retrace them steps as well. See, I wonder how many people at this time would go on the golf course. Because, well, let's face it, it's a good place to hide. If you're going to go out walking on your own and you don't want to be near people, then, well, the golf course at this point in time is a pretty damn good idea. That providing there isn't any cars in this car park. I think I do see a couple actually. Unless it's just like bags. So yeah, I mean, I'll do some gaming as well, like tonight. Plus as well, this week I've really struggled with my minutes on my watch, because there's been 2 days where I've done 2 10Ks and then like a 5-mile walk. There's just one car in this car park. That's it. But yeah, I was like thinking to myself, oh, there's no way now I'm going to get to do a 10K. Not 10, well, it's unrealistic. I'm going to do a 10K today. But I would really like to get my minutes to 1,000. Because if we're not going to be allowed again to go out, then I want to do a good bloody walk. Like now. I'm not going to do too far with the dogs because it's warm. I'm going to just take it easy. I might be taking my jumper off in a minute. Just put my glasses up. This is not a good path at all. It's very hard to get down or up. Oh God. It's not easy at all. Be kind of a relief to get down it. Oh God, this is very, very tough to get down. Done. So it's not that way that I need to go when I come back. Oh God, I'm glad I didn't fall then, because I really could have done. So the way I need to go is not that way, but actually when I do come back on my own is to go that way, where you can't hardly see it because of the sun. But I'm going to go that way, which goes along like this. So basically this river bit here, you go further on up there, it kind of like rejoins it really. So that's where my dad was. He was riding along here. He did the rookie mistake of having his pocket open with his keys and, well, one missing. Yeah. Oh dear. I'm itchy tonight, definitely. Right. So I'm realistically thinking of going up that way, where I've been before many times, go along that way, get to the end and drop down, go by the riverside, and then go home with these two. It's 7:10. And even though I've just put a hole in my sock, I don't really feel it, to be fair. It's just so nice walking along here though. You know, realistically a lot of people are going to watch that speech at 8 o'clock, so everybody's going to be in. Well, everybody's probably going to be in. So take that advantage of everybody being in and be really isolated. And to be fair, the people on Poolpath, that was the only people I saw. Saw 2 sets of 2, and then coming down, well, through the industrial estate to the golf course to here. Actually, since leaving the Poolpath bit, I've not actually seen anyone else. People-wise, I've not seen anybody. And I really thought I just heard somebody then, but it's some birds. I think when I do go out though, I am going to take a strap to put on my arm. I hear children playing. Are they playing on this riverside bit, or are they at home? Are they balls? I'd have to be stupid for thinking that. What on earth are they doing? Well, they're not walking very quick at all because they're stopping so bloody much. So we'll just overtake them. I'm just looking at my mileage. It's looking like I'm getting close to 45 minutes. God, I hope I don't see anyone along here. Bloody 2 people down there sunbathing. Oh, well, sat on the grass. You know, that's farm field there. You don't want to sit on farm field where there's possible crap on it. You don't want to do that. Don't get it. Yes, a farm field that's got a lot of crap on it in the ground, you're going to sit on it. Yeah, I don't quite understand that logic. They looked friendly, and very well might have been friendly at all. They very might have been the most friendly people ever. But sitting on the farm field, not a good idea. Not really. Looking at my minutes, 924. Do you know what the annoying thing was at home? I was mad dashing and I had my watch on, and it only went up 10 minutes throughout the whole day. I was like, oh, bloody hell. Also as well, because I'm vlogging as well, I have brought my charger with me. It's in my bag as well. Got a bottle of water, and I've got a Pepsi drink as well, if I desire to have it. Well then, some teenagers I see, or have seen a few times at work, that hang around together. Do you think they're social distancing? What do you think? Because there was already like 5 of them in one garden, and then I see more join. I'm like, really though? Really? Are people that not bothered? Not that bothered? No. Don't think so. Honestly. Not really. I can't not forget my light. I might not need it straight away, but when it gets dark, then yeah, I'll grab it, and then I can put it on my arm then. Alright, I'm back out again. 938 minutes on my watch. So yeah, literally I'm going to go back to the farm area, go to that Bosch building where I was just like 20 minutes ago, and I'm actually going to go that way along and go along the pathway. Because if I don't know if there's actually a speech at 8:30, but I've heard people talking about there being one. So if it means that we're going out for the last time, do I want to go out for a nice walk? You sure hell's hope so. Well, I sure want to do. I switched over my socks as well. They needed to go in the wash anyway. Put some new ones on. Whew. Got a drink in my bag as well, so it helps. Still sunset, so it's 7:30. And I've also got a band with me for when it does get dark. When the sunrise, all the way around, sunset occurs. And I've also got a hand sanitizer as well. So in theory now, what I'm doing is not the right thing. But because I've already walked the dogs and I'm actually going out again. Thing is, I'm going to go somewhere that's really isolated anyway and just really avoid people. So last time I was on this path, I saw 4 people. I'm just curious to know really if I see anyone else, perhaps. Had a fly on my arm. That looks nice. Not quite a full moon, but very nearly there. So obviously with your week of mileage from Wednesday to Tuesday, my average obviously is to do 41.3 miles in a week, but that's for 3 weeks minus in the 4th week. So I did a walk yesterday and it just glitched heavily, so I deleted it, but because I did it on Sports Tracker, screenshotted the walk from my Sports Tracker, and then, because it was correct, and then inputted it as a manual activity, and it still counts. So it says I've done 22.9 miles. Keep my mouth shut. Oh, flies. So it said I've done 22.9 miles. So if I realistically do another hour's worth of walking and get to like 6-ish miles, I want to try and get as close as I can to that target, you see. And then throughout the following other weeks, try the best I can. Yeah. That's if we get to go out again. Well, I've checked the news. There's nothing about a 8:30 talk. Certainly the one at 8 o'clock, which is the Queen. So yeah, on the poo path I saw 2 people. And that was it. So it's improvement from going from 4 to 2. And especially walking around here at this time, no one's even out. Yeah. Because I've been on quite a run for uploading like 3 videos a day, I didn't upload anything yesterday. I didn't. From my vlog channel. So what I've just done is actually put 5 videos up today, and I'll put another one up tonight to make up for yesterday. Didn't notice that before. Just a van left on its own. An abandoned van. Well, van, truck, whatever it's called. An abandoned truck. Well, I'm going to walk across the golf course. I don't need to stick to the very, very edge. I can walk slap bang through the middle of it. And then make my way down to the path. Oh no, actually, shall I just... I could do that coming back. Yeah, I could do that coming back. Yeah, that makes sense. Go along the golf course after I come back. Well, when I come back anyway, go on there. Phew. I was about to say, I'm about to have this whole road to myself. And then there's someone behind me walking behind me. I can never ever have this road to myself. I just kid you not, there's no traffic at all. And for this road is pretty odd. Because on this road there is never not any cars coming up or down it. There never isn't. There's always something coming. No matter what time of day or whatever day it is. There's always a car coming up it. So to walk down it is pretty strange. And I do not know why, but there's a viaduct bit to the right, which, pardon me, you can walk along, but it's very overgrown. Somebody stuck a French flag in there. I mean, yeah, they have, a lot of people have died from France. But mind you, a lot more have died in England. Well, at the moment, are going to. Very, very sad. People are dying. But the thing... Oh, I do hear someone now coming down the hill. I was about to say, my walk doing this is like non-essential. But I'm actually trying to find a key for my dad. So it's actually essential. I thought to myself, I'm going to vlog where you can see me. But I thought, do you know what? Looking at that, I thought I'll just do this instead. Oh, nice. See, I need to go this way, turn left to go right, go along the pathway, and then walk along the woodland little bit of path, and then walk to the Bosch building. Oh. I wonder where that noise is coming from then. There's some noise down there. You know, it's 10 to 8 now. I might actually be getting back for 9 o'clock. I have got my light though if I do need it. I might not, but it's so far actually staying quite light still, which is a good thing. Good thing indeed. You know, the one thing you don't see now is because of all these planes being on lockdown. Nobody can fly anywhere. Normally, every day I'm just used to seeing people. Well, I'm used to seeing planes in the air, making all the plane marks, flying in the air, and they make a mark in the clouds. But because that's not the case, there isn't any. So in 1 hour, 15 minutes, bear in mind I was with the dogs to start with. Pardon me. Bloody hell, pardon me. I've done 3.7 miles. I think that's pretty good. I would have said, realistically. I would have said that's a pretty good amount of mileage, and considering I'm going to go to the very end of this path, go all the way to the end and turn all the way back. Do you know, I don't actually see anyone on the riverside down there. There was literally just 20 minutes ago, 20 30 minutes ago, people down there. But there ain't anybody. Not a person. Which is quite nice. If I find my dad's key, I'd be amazed. And I'm going to put it, and I'm going to do what he should have done. Have it in his pocket, zipped up. Right, so I'm going to go that way, straight on. Feels weird being back here. I was literally just here, what, like half an hour ago. Feels strange to be here, that's for sure. And then walk along the riverside. Hopefully I can find my dad's key. But the thing is, the keys are tiny. So it's like looking for a needle in a haystack. But my dad did say he went over some bumps and he thinks the key fell out from that sort of idea. You know, when my minutes get to 1,000 on there, I'm going to film it. Because you get, right, I'm just going to say it now. When you get to here, you think, oh, that's it, you can't continue now, it's for visit. It says visitors at the top. It's like, right, yeah, visitors. But I'm kind of hoping you can keep walking along, because we walked through a point where the gate was open. I'm hoping I can walk through it. I tell you what though, I ain't seen anyone. Not yet. Well, actually no, since coming off Stainland Road and coming towards the farm, I have not seen a single person yet. So the gate does look shut, but it isn't. So that's a good thing, I can go that way then. I just hope I don't have an encounter with a colleague. Why would I on a Sunday at 8 o'clock at night? Oh, let's have a look. Oh, let's have a look. So, pedestrians, please use the start again. Pedestrians, please use the visitor entrance. There you go then. I don't think that's a good thing. I can hear the alarm go off in there. I can only just really hear it, but I can hear it. What if I just didn't see anyone at all? That would be just stupidly good. I have got food in my bag as well, but I've just had a lot of a tea. I had like a burger, 1.5 burgers, some cocktail sausages, some chicken, and some bacon, and some salad. So do I need some of the stuff that's in my bag? Probably not, no. But it's there if I need it. Wow, that's bright. Whew. So at the same time, I do need to look for this key if I can find it. I might not, but I'm going to literally just look on the ground, and if I can see something stick out, then I'm going to pick it up. Just check. Like I said, I might not even find it, but it's the thought to having a look that counts. So this isn't my first time this way, like along here, because I was with my dad before, but this is actually my first time ever vlogging on here. I'm looking down as well like that to try find that key. There is a lot of this path as well, so what I'm going to do though is when I get to the very end, because it's getting darker now, is just make my way to the main road again, and then if it does get dark, then I'm on the main road and it's safer. And I'm just thinking, at what point shall I charge my phone up? Because I have got my charger with me. You see, I don't know if it went up there or that way. So I'm going to go up this way, because that's a private road. It's just so nice to get out. Right, I'm going up here, going up there. I've not found it yet, but I will admit something. When me and my dad passed through here a couple of days ago, there was a well nice McLaren. It was orange coloured. So if it's there still, I'll vlog next to it. Well, I won't vlog right next to it, but I'll just do a little show. I got to a point then I was like, oh god, which way do I go then? I got real confused, and then I've seen the car. So yes, I know where I'm going, because this very, very nice car is a good navigation point. Lovely, isn't it? It's ace. It's honestly one of the nicest cars around here. I just was a little careful though, because I wanted to do that, but then the people in the house, I should say, were cleaning by the door, like so they could see me walking past. But I've still not yet seen this key. My dad seems to think he lost it around here. Perhaps he might have done, and it'd be a bugger if I couldn't find it. But like I said, you've got to try sometimes, and if you don't always find what you're looking for, but you're looking for it, that's a good sign. It shows you are helping out. I'm curious to know how many miles I've done. So I've put my charger in, just means it's in my pocket and I can record at the same time and it'll charge. So I'm looking on the ground now, trying to find this key. I don't see it. I mean, I'm nearly at the end of the path. I keep seeing things and I keep thinking it's what I've found, but then I haven't found it. Shame that. Actually, I'm not at the end of the path yet. So, who knows, eh? I was about to say there's no cars at all coming up or down this hill. And then as soon as I said it, there was a car that came up the hill. No surprise there, is there? So I'm actually going to walk down the hill to the Sunoco building and then walk back through to Greetland. Well, this is more like it. Just to be able to stand in a main road, mind you, to be fair, it is nearly, it's 20 past 8 at night. Do you know, I find it surreal since joining the farm from Stirling Road, I have not seen one person out. I actually haven't. I've not seen one person. Which is what you want. You want that. Like, idea of hardly seeing anyone at all. Well, actually seeing nobody from the point of getting to that farm bit all the way to here. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good to not have to see anybody. And the thing is, I'm not gonna put my light on my arm just yet, because this is already quite a well lit area. I think I can hear a car. Is it coming this way though? No, it's over Greetland direction. I could hear it, but I couldn't see it. So regarding gaming as well, being like at that point with JMR Gaming, like it would be a collaborative channel. Well, I actually cannot remember the last time I talked to Michael. Not because we had an argument, not because of that. It's just we haven't talked to each other for, I think, nearly half a year, and I think it's just got to the point now where I'm like pulling my pants up. But no, it got to the point, and then with Ryan, I've kept asking him a few times just to record stuff, and he isn't. So I thought, well, I'll just do my own stuff then. Whilst it is a collaborative channel, it is set up by me. There is a montage that I'm going to put up eventually, which has got gameplay from Michael and some by me. I think realistically though, when I get to 24 hours of gaming, I think I'm just going to take a breather from it, because I've done a lot of gaming lately. So when I get to that when I get to that point, like right, I think the very last video I do that gets me to 24 hours, I'm just going to say, look, I've done a lot of videos lately, I'm going to stop for a bit, chill out, and stop making so many bloody videos on the gaming channel. If Ryan does some live streams, then I'll put them up, obviously. But so far, throughout this whole playlist, it's just been my gameplay. That's it. Barkersland Mill. Oh, my shoulder's getting achy now. Ow. Well, the good news is I found a bin to put my can in, and I saw two people go up that hill, and I thought they looked familiar. But when I got off the bit of farm bit next to the golf course, I saw a brother and a sister walking around, and it was them. Well, I haven't needed my torch yet. Well, not my torch, my light in my bag. Alternatively, it's just in my pocket. Hold on. I think I was making out that it was quite hard to put my band on. Got pink. All I needed to do was put my hand in my pocket and pull it out and put it on my arm. That's all I needed to do. And I was making out that was a very hard job. Mind you, I did have a can in my hand. But yeah, got it on, which is bright pink, so it's visible. I think once I get to the main road, get to Saddleworth Road, and then walk all the way down to West Vale, it should be plain sailing from there. Because that bit along the whole way is well lit up. The venue. That is where I had my prom. Damn. It all seems such a long time ago, and it really was a long time ago. Oh god, I'm looking at the moon and not looking where I'm going. Go on. Nice, isn't it? Yep, I did not need a jumper. I took a jumper with me with the dogs, but it weren't very long until I had to take it off. So it looks like we're going to be able to keep doing the 1 day exercise. Which is a good thing. At least then, because even so, Matt Hancock, who's the health secretary, even said, I don't want to stop people from going out and getting the exercise to like help their mental health and positivity and maintain their exercise. But if people are going to be damn right stupid, then what choice do I have? So at 8 o'clock, the Queen did a talk. Something she never ever does, really. It's very, very rare. Oh, there's a car coming this way. I thought I'd just message my dad to see if there's anything different, like a full lockdown. Thankfully not. That goes up somewhere. I'm not going to do it now because it's pitch black. But next time I'm on here with the dogs, I think I'm going to go up that way. You know, just to see where it goes. I literally said to my mum, I might be doing like longer walks this week coming up. I said, well, not when it's warmer, it isn't. You'll be doing pretty much just 5Ks. Like 5Ks are fine. My reign of continuously doing 1,000 minutes each week still continuing. which is a good thing. And actually, I'm going uphill right now, so I'm actually doing my elevation good as well. Phew. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Oh, okay. So, just checked my mileage. 6.2 miles. Holy cow. That's bonkers. To think, that's absolutely bonkers. I mean, it's literally the 5th of April. And I've done 3 10Ks. So I've actually done pretty well. Yes, I'm pretty successful. And then the thing is, it's more than a mile from here all the way to home. It's probably 1.5, 2 miles. Decided to change my colour again, so I go from pink to Hulk green. Someone just sat in there watching TV, they look outside and they're thinking, what the fuck is that guy doing? Going for a night walk, that's what he's doing. It's 8:45. So one of the ideas I had with the dogs was actually to go along that path that I've just been along to come down to Barkingston Mill and walk along here, then back down, like go down the hill, then back down to the houses are where that riverside is, then go back along that way back home. Another idea, same way, is I guess kind of like go this way, then go back up that way to like Barkisland, drop down the hill to go back up the hill, back up to that pathway, go all the way along. Sweating my absolute bollocks off out here. Don't think I'm really brave enough to walk along the main road. Can't really do, really. There's quite a few cars driving up and down. There is one nice thing with doing this. You feel hidden in plain sight. That flapjack was nice. No, actually, but the way, right, I'm not gonna do it, but that's the way I would need to go. Going that way. Can't really see it very well because it's dark. Just stood up main road. There's absolutely nothing coming. Honest to God, just to be able to be out and do this with no noise, no people, no nothing is pretty damn rare. Honest to God, on a Sunday night, do you honestly think people are going to be walking around at this time? No. I think there's one thing I'm definitely confident of. Oh God. It's because I've vlogged a lot on this walk, my amount of gigabytes is just going to go like that. And what's funny, on my actual computer, where I have my files of where my vlogs are to edit still, it's just in the bottom right corner, and it's just a tiny little corner full of videos. Granted, the videos I'm going to edit on there are quite long, so it's going to take time to do them. But when I go to bed tonight, I can possibly just do one of them. Possibly. I mean, I reckon it will be about 9:30 when I get home. And I've already done 23 miles already this week. Well, out of the 7-day week, and it's the 5th today, and I'm up to 23 miles. Honest to God, I'll get home and it'll be like 30-ish miles, and then Monday and Tuesday, take it easy. I did see someone else just come up here. I think we were just a bit too close. But we was in our own, he was in his own world, I was in my own world. I tell you what's strange right now. I'm actually at the top, like down that way, you can't really see it because it's too dark now, is the Bosch industrial estate bit. So I'm at the top of here, so I'm going all the way down to the bottom of West Vale now. So it's easily a mile from here to all the way to West. Get it right, Jamie? It is easily from here down to the bottom of West Vale a mile. Or very, very nearly a mile. Oh, I can hear the lambs. And the thing is, when it comes to shopping, like forgetting essential needs, I'm going to opt in to do it because it means I can go walking then. And also my mum has specifically, I'm going to remind her, because she needs some medication stuff for like a hair and such. It's out like Alpha-Sil. I'm going to remind her to order it so I can go to collect it at the chemist. Sometimes when I hit a target on my channel, like the last time consider I've just uploaded 5 videos today. I'm at like 615 videos on the channel. So I get to a point where I'm like, how do I make it so that I get to 700? How do I make it so? Because trying to think up videos for that period of time to get up to that next milestone is quite a challenge. But considering the amount of vlogs I've got on my hard drive, I've got, I think like, one's an animation and the rest are vlogs. So I've got 116 files and one's an animation. So I've got 115 vlogs made. Plus adding as well, when I do Strava talks, doing that. Yeah. Ooh. Panic over then. Plus when I do Strava talks as well, do talks on the internet, talking about certain things. Do you know, it's actually been a while since I've actually walked the dogs around Greetland. It really probably isn't ages ago, but it feels it. Oh my god. It's just turned 5 to 9. And I'm at 7 miles. Yeah. And I kid you not, I'm not even halfway down the hill yet. I'm really not. And then when I get to the very bottom of West Vale, I've got to then go up the hill back home. So, will this be an 8-mile walk? Very, very possibly. But do as much as I can now, and then when it comes to Monday and Tuesday, doing the walks, and to try and get as close as I can to 41.3 miles. Because then I've achieved that goal for that week. And then when it comes to the next week, it's like, oh, no matter what you do, you can either be a little bit under, or you can maybe be at that target. But to say that for one of the weeks then that I'm on target is pretty good. Because bear in mind, it's still this week, another week, then another week, then another week. So to be on target for one of them is showing that I'm still on target despite a lockdown. And I'm pretty sure my elevation will have gone up quite a lot on this walk, because I have done some uphill walking. Definitely. It's not been steep, but it's being elevated, which counts. Oh, I'm up to 78% battery now. It might be fully charged then when I get home. And it's just turned 9 o'clock. Still got my glow on. Do you know, since that guy up there, I have not seen one person since coming down this hill. I haven't. I actually haven't. Might be the best thing really to walk at night. To be fair, less people out. So my minutes are at 1028. Good. Oh. This is going to be one long ass video. I'm sure of it. You've just got an idea sometimes of like how much a video is going to be long. How much video is going to be long. Good English. You get an idea of how long a video is going to be with the walk that you're doing. And plus, when you've got this amount of time to record, because there's no noise, there's no people or anything, and you're on your own, you have that free will then to just, well, vlog. If, for example, like now there was someone down there, I'd be like, oh, put your phone away, then wait. But I kid you not, there might be people in West Vale, possibly, but to not see anybody coming down here is pretty freaky. It's pretty weird. And I'm going to stop vlogging because my arm that I'm vlogging with is getting achy. Do you know, for a moment I actually forgot about cars, because it's been so weird having no noise. It's just been strange. The thing is, I'm actually going to bed. It's like 9:05 now. I'm actually going to go to bed in like an hour. The only thing I can realistically hear is the wind. And it's not even that windy. This is going to sound very cliche, but the silence is deafening. Because all I can really hear is my footsteps, me talking, and the odd bit of traffic in the background, and the wind. That's all I can hear. I can't hear like rushes of traffic, people chatting, people jogging, people riding. Can't hear any of that. Footsteps, me, background noise, or background traffic, and the wind. Oh, and I've just remembered something else that's popped into my brain just now. Medina Lake are making music again. They last released their album World War III in 2009, and it's now 2020, so it's been more than a decade since making music. A decade of not making music. I'm glad they're back. They're making a single. Well, they've made one anyway. Still yet to listen to it. Times have really changed from 2009 to now. So are they still going to be the same band that they used to be all those years ago? Or are they going to be very different and potentially not as good? Either way, I like Medina Lake. So, not going up that way, not going to St Viaduct. No way. This should be good. They've always been good. I've vlogged that much. My timer's come up on my phone for an hour. It ain't a surprise. Also, Co-op's shut. I was about to say, I've got the road to myself. There's a car coming that way and there's a car coming down that way. Nearly. You know, even coming through West Vale, I didn't see one person that I'm like gonna move out for, or move out the way for. God. So the only time I've seen people was when I was at Barkisland Mill. And even they were in the way, they were just going up the hill. I've really done well to keep isolated. Really, really have. I'll sleep well, that's for sure. Well, I should hope so anyway. So I need to go home, have a shower. Alternatively, it's oh dear, it's 9:11. Oh dear, what time is it now? It's 9:11. So even though I've got a timer, I'm going to get home and then edit some stuff on my computer, and once I run out pretty much of stuff on my phone, then I'll put stuff from my phone to my computer. Not all of it though, don't need to do all of it, not at one go. Wow, I'm warm. 8 miles. I don't know what that was then. 8 miles. So time to go home. Thanks for watching. Flipping hell. And goodbye.